Hi everyone and welcome back to Elle Loves. Today I want to run through my favourite Lush products, just a few things that I'm loving at the minute and just tell you guys why I love them. I'm sorry again for being quite absent on my channel. It's just a little bit difficult for me to film and there's just a lot of things going on at the minute and I've been struggling a little bit and I find it a little bit hard to come on camera. I just feel that I'm very self-conscious as well, just about the state that my skin's been in, and yeah, it's not great. I just haven't really felt like myself lately and I can't really give you an exact reason why. There are just a lot of things going on in the minute in the family and it's just been a bit tough. But I'm going to try to cheer up and talk about something I love, which is Lush. But all that aside, I've come on camera to try to be a bit more fun and peppy and run through some things that I really love with you guys. And it's a brand that I adore and I know that it's going to put me in a good mood. So I'm going to start off with something I have spoken about on my channel before, and this is Herbalism. Now this is actually a face and body cleanser. The last time I talked about this, I mentioned it in my favorite cleansers video and I completely forgot to mention because I'm a numpty and also because they took it off the packaging. So if you can see on the lid, it just says fresh cleanser. So as far as I know, it used to say face and body cleanser, which is why I forgot. So I've only had this for just a little over 2 weeks, and as you can see, you can actually see the bottom of it already. So it's this gorgeous green color, and that's because of the chlorophyll in here. This is just honestly a brilliant cleanser. Normally it takes me a couple of months to go through one of these because you just take a little pinch. I'll show you because it's just easier. So you take a pinch, say like this amount, possibly a little bit more, it depends. I use a lot more, but the thing I love about this is that you can alter it to the consistency that you want. So I like a bit more of a scrub, I like a bit more of the product on my skin, so less water. So I get a big chunk of this and then I use water and I mix it together and then I scrub it all over my face, and I really love it. But the reason I flew through this pot so quickly this month is because I have been using this on my body as well. So I've just found lately that my skin is very dry, and when I'm going out in the sun or if I'm out and about, I just get really sweaty and clammy and I have that horrible feeling where I just feel sticky and I want to jump in the shower. This makes that so much better. So because it's a cleanser instead of just a normal shower gel, it really does lift away the dirt and the grime and the grease and the sweat of the day, and I just feel that my skin feels so much more balanced afterwards. It is a balancing cleanser and it's something that's really good as well. I just find I've had a couple of breakouts lately in places I normally wouldn't get them. My back, my arms, it's something that's kind of unusual for me. I think it's just because of the hot weather, I'm sweating more. So I just found that this really did take off that feeling of just being very clammy basically. As well as that, I think it's just been one of those things lately where my skin has been so dry and so sensitive and sore. My skin on my body is always like that, but it's been much worse. So when I use this cleanser, it really soothes it and it makes it feel better. And using this before using a shower gel or a shower cream just means that it lifts away a lot more of the dirt. My skin just feels much better for it. So I'm really happy with this. Honestly, I would recommend this to anybody. Their fresh face and body cleansers are brilliant. I have tried 3 of them. I have loved all 3 of them. This is the one that suits my skin most at the minute. I really don't want to go without it. I think it's maybe kind of close to 12 euros over here, so it's not too bad, but for it lasting me 2 weeks, it's a little bit expensive to be going through a pot like this in 2 weeks. So I really need to rein it in. But I've just been using it on my body, and normally I would just stick to my face, because I remember when I first read about this and I saw it was a face and body cleanser, the first thing I said to myself was, why would anybody use it on their body? And I suppose that does seem a bit silly, but just at the time, body cleansers weren't really a thing. And although I have seen them come out onto the market more and more now, it wasn't really a thing. You would use your shower gel, and of course, naturally enough, it's soap based, it does lift away dirt, it does lift away grime, it's the job of it. But this is just so much more deep cleaning, and I think if you're somebody that suffers as well with body acne, or if you're just looking to get rid of some buildup of whether it be dead skin, sweat, anything like that, or if you're just someone that works out, just try this. I feel like this is a cleanser that is for everybody. It is a balancing cleanser, so it's probably aimed towards people that have more sensitive skin, but I honestly feel like this can benefit so many different people. And yet, like I said, I don't normally go through it this quickly, but I flew through it this time around. So definitely a really good one, and I'm obsessed. So the next product I have is the Yog Nog shower gel. This is just the nicest smelling thing. So this smells like Christmas basically, which is so cool. Yeah, it basically smells like kind of all the really gorgeous kind of decadent smells. So it's kind of like nutmeg and cinnamon. It has that spice to it, but then it's a very warming smell. So if you mix all of those different things in with caramel, that's what this is. It's really gorgeous. It is a limited edition product, so obviously me showing you this, you're probably thinking this is so annoying, I can't get this. One of the things I love about this is, as well as it being such a decadent fragrance, it is honestly, you want to eat it, which is great, obviously good and bad, but this is so moisturizing. So I'll just run through a couple of the ingredients with you to show you why I like it. So this is maple syrup water, it has almond oil, it has jojoba oil. It's a really moisturizing shower gel, and I think I've mentioned this like 1,000 times. You guys are probably so sick of me if you've watched any of my videos before, but jojoba oil is something I'm obsessed with. It's the closest thing to our skin's natural sebum, and I find that it just agrees with me so much. I think for people as well that are so afraid of oils, it's something you need to try. Because I have combo skin, I was also very nervous about using oils. When I started using jojoba oil, I found that my skin was just a million times better, and it just really agreed with me. I think things like coconut oil as well can be very commodogenic, so I think for me, using something like this that has jojoba oil, it's moisturizing but it doesn't block my pores, so I absolutely love this. And the reason that I mention this in my video is just because although you can't get this one, they do another shower gel. I actually have it with me, but I forgot to bring it in. It's called Nana, and it's similar to this. It smells a lot more like bananas. It's a little bit lighter, less of a spice to it, less Christmassy, but it also has fine pieces of sea salt in it, so it's a really good exfoliant as well, and that is currently in their regular line. So if you would like to try this or something similar to this, and this sounds like it's for you, try Nana, because it is a gorgeous shower gel as well, and I really like that one. Basically, the whole idea of this is just recommending their shower gels in general. I really like them. I've tried 4 or 5 now, and there wasn't a single one that I wasn't happy with, so really good. I love it. So my next product up is looking a little bit worse for wear, and to be honest, I was really debating whether or not I should show this on camera, just because it's grubby and grimy and used, and you know, this is not at all what it looks like when you get it new. But you know what, I don't have a lot of money. This is the product and you can see that I've actually been using it. I'm not going to go out and buy a new one because I have way too many scrubs, and no, I'm not going to do it. This little guy is Scrubby. So it does not look like this when it comes normally. It's obviously a lot bigger, it's a full size, and yeah, it looks a lot less more mangledy and yeah, used. I don't know what to tell you. I really like it, so that's how it looks like, except bigger. So basically it's a little bumblebee, and these are his stripes. They've all kind of blended together at this point, and it's like melting in my hands. So on the top what we have is ground coconut shell, and this is the exfoliant. It's really lovely, actually, to be honest. It's I can feel it on my hands. It kind of feels a little bit similar to sand, just slightly grittier. And then on the bottom we have the moisturizing elements. So what you do is, this is one of, in my opinion, this is one of Lush's best naked products. So what you do is use the scrubby side, which is a bit with a coconut shell on it, and I don't know if you can see, this has come off on my hand, but then you rub it in you rub it all over your body and rinse it off. And then what you do is you come along with the moisturizing side, which has cocoa. It's basically like a big lump of cocoa butter, and it does have obviously other moisturizing ingredients and butters and oils in it. And then so you rub this side then on your skin, and then that it's actually like it's melting as I touch it, and so then you have the moisturizing element there. So as you guys know, oil and water are not good friends, so it's not something that's going to just rinse down your drain and be completely pointless. I know that's something that a lot of people worry about, but you're not just rinsing your money down the drain. This is going to cling to your body because water is not going to rinse it off, and so when you get out of the shower you do feel quite oily. This is not a feeling that everybody will like, so if you're somebody that hates feeling oily or greasy, if you don't like body oils and you prefer body lotions, I don't think this product is for you, because you will feel oily. What you don't want to do is you don't want to come along with your towel and just rub all of that oil off, because it'll basically just make the whole thing null and void. What you want to do is just dab with your towel so that you're not rinsing the oil off, and then leave it, put your clothes on, put your socks on, and then what you're going to have is a really nice moisturizer left over on the skin. So I absolutely love Scrubby. I am at the end of it, and part of the reason that I'm not going to replace it and that I didn't kind of buy a new one to show you what it looks like full size or anything like that is because I have so many scrubs at the minute. I have one of my favorite scrubs from Lush, another one, it's called Buffy, and it's one of their older scrubs, and I love it, and I have a new little piece of that in there. I filmed a video where I showed you this product. My partner got me a few things from Lush, and I don't think I ever put it up, but this is a gorgeous little scrub. which has been discontinued, which I am so mad about. Now obviously I haven't used it yet, but the reason I'm mad is because they discontinued so many products, a lot of really good products that people seem to be really massive fans of. But anyway, this is Easy Peeler and it is a gorgeous body scrub. Now this is not in my favorites, I'm just showing you that I have a lot of scrubs to get through. It's gorgeous. You know the smell when you break open an orange and it's kind of like straight up in your face, really zesty, gorgeous. That's what this is. It's literally, it couldn't be any closer to an orange. It's not an artificial orange smell at all, it's proper orange. That is Easy Peeler and is being discontinued, so if you want to try that, run to your local stores. But that's why I will not be replacing Scrubby just yet. I do love Scrubby, but I have like a brand new Rituals body scrub in there that I had to buy because I love it so much. And there's like, I have a couple of other scrubs and I got one in my lemonade box last month, so no more scrubs. That's it. I'm on a cleanser ban and a scrub ban. I just don't know what the hell is wrong with me. I can't stop buying this stuff. Sorry for saying hell. So next up I'm going to talk about Pansy. This is a body lotion. I can't say enough good things about this, and if I talk about it for too long I'm seriously gonna go like start whinging or something. That's how much I like it. So this is an absolutely, now I'm kind of, I wouldn't even say I'm a third through, but I've been using this for a while actually. You can see my gorgeous sausage finger indents in there. So I really do love Pansy. I don't really know how to explain it. It's a very grounding smell. It's not like anything I've ever smelled before. As far as I know, this is supposed to smell like the Olive brand, but this is a body lotion. It is so good. Now I know that I've been saying that about everything, but obviously these are my favorites for the minute that I'm loving. I hadn't tried any of their other body lotions apart from Charity Pot. Now Charity Pot is great. They have different charities that Lush donate to, and if you buy Charity Pot then the money goes to the charity that is on the little tub. So I always tend to go for the animal ones, that's just me, but there are loads of different great charities that they support and it's a brilliant cause. It is a very good body lotion, smells amazing, reminds me of some smell from church but I have no idea what it is. But this is just, yeah, this really surprised me, I have to be honest. I went into Lush and I was just looking at their body lotions and a slightly pushy sales associate rushed up and he was like, you have to try this. He grabbed it, he put it all over my hands and rubbed it in, and for a minute I was thinking, okay, this is like a bit like much, but some of them are like that anyway. And then all of a sudden the smell hit. When I smelled it in the pot, I honestly thought it was one of the most disgusting things I had ever smelled. I don't know if I was just having a bad day. I don't know if I was just, I don't know what it was, but I did not like it at all. And then I went home and I could smell it on my skin. And I got the bus home and I was smelling it the whole time. And all I could think was, oh my God, why didn't I buy this? I love it. This fragrance lasts all day. Like you wouldn't think it would. I used this and my clothes the next day, my pajamas that I've been wearing and the clothes I've been wearing the day before, it all smelled like it. It's insane. So this is a very strong smell. It might not be for everybody, but I absolutely love it. I think it's one of those things, it's like perfume, it settles onto everybody's skin differently. You can smell something in a pot or in a bottle and you think, oh my God, it smells gross, but then when it settles on your skin, it can be very different and everything smells different on different people. This is so moisturizing, so good, brilliant on stretch marks, which of course I needed for, I have a lot of stretch marks. So I have a 10-month-old and he destroyed my stomach on the way out. So, and while he was in there, he's a big kicker, he still is now, and so I have several stretch marks all over my stomach. Big, gross, purple ones. Or at least they were until I started using this body lotion. It has helped to fade my stretch marks more than any other cream that is specifically targeted at stretch marks. It is just that good. It is honestly, I'd say it's up there for one of my favorite ever Lush products, along with Honey Trap lip balm, which I don't actually have at the minute, but I have too many lip balms, so I'm not bloody well buying any of those either, because I'm serious. I have to be very stern with myself at the minute because I'm out of control. But yes, I did buy this in February, and like none of these products I've bought recently, so well, except Herbalism. I don't know what else to say. I mean, the other ones I can prattle on for ages, but this one is just, it's so good that I can't find the words. So if you want, try it. But again, it's one of those smells, it won't be for everyone, but everybody says that their body lotions are amazing. There are some products from Lush where I'm kind of like, I haven't found my perfect thing yet. Kind of their conditioners, I'm just kind of here and there on them, but some things they do, and like basically all of them are brilliant. That would be like body lotions, body scrubs, things like that. Most of their body products like are the best in the game. You have to try this, or at least you have to go on a store and ask for a sample of Pansy. If they ever discontinue Pansy, I will cry, like a lot, and I cry for everything, but I think I might have to grieve over this one. So please, dear God, do not take Pansy away. Now, On to my second last product. This is the cookie dough lip scrub. Now I'm obsessed with cookies. I absolutely love cookie dough. I've eaten raw cookie dough several times. Anybody else love Ben & Jerry's cookie dough ice cream? Of course you do, because it is the best. If you do not love it, you are crazy. I'm lactose intolerant. I shouldn't eat it. I still love it. I know they do vegan ice creams, but I just can't get on board. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me, vegans. It has a very nutty fragrance to it as well. Yeah, definitely. As far as I know, there's almond oil in here. I can read off a couple of the ingredients. Try sound professional. There's castor sugar, jojoba oil, shea butter, granulated sugar, hazelnut oil. That's it. I knew there was something nutty in here. Very, very nutty fragrance, to be honest. Nutty and sweet and cookie dough-ish and just amazing. It's so good. Their lip scrubs are really good, guys. I mean, I know a lot of people say you can make it at home yourself, and of course you can. What I like about Lush's lip scrubs is if it was just plain sugar and say coconut oil or something basic like that a lot of people do make up at home themselves, then yes, I would absolutely say don't go out and spend, what is this, like 10 euros on this. But this has so many rich oils and butters. You know, you can lick it off or you can wipe it off, it's up to you. But after you wipe it off, just make sure you dab in the oil. Don't just like totally get rid of the whole thing. Just wipe off the sugar, which I know is hard, but just like flick it off or lick it off. But the oil that is left on your lips is really, really moisturizing. It is absolutely worth it. If you look at the ingredients, you can see that this is not just a basic lip scrub. I'm sure, of course, you could go out and get the ingredients and make it up yourself, but I'm guessing it would cost you more than this is to buy. So just buy this. It is really good. They have loads of them. I've tried the chocolate one. Don't be fooled, by the way. I love chocolate orange, but I thought it was just going to be a chocolate lip scrub. I went in one day to grab one, didn't even think, didn't smell it. It's not chocolate, okay? It is, but it's chocolate orange. So if you don't like chocolate orange, just don't even go near it. But they do loads of ones. They do mint juleps, which is a minty one. They do a few. So you'll find they do a bubblegum one for anyone that likes kind of bubblegum, chewing gum, that kind of thing. So there's something for everyone. Try a lip scrub. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. They're really, really worth it. And for anyone that says, you know, just make your own at home, it's better, it's cheaper, I kind of disagree. I'm sorry. Read the ingredients. It would cost you more to make this up at home. And if you could even source these ingredients on the cheap, I'm not sure that they would be the quality or the standard of Lush's ingredients. Lush's ingredients are ethically sourced, and it's worth it. It's worth the price. I'm sorry. I argue with anyone that says it's not. And my last product is big. I think along with this and Herbalism, I think I might have mentioned on my channel before, but everything else should be new. So at least new to this channel. I don't know. But this is big. This is big shampoo. So this is, I just realized I'm not being very professional. I'm not sure if I even opened up everything for you guys to see. So I really hate opening this up, I have to be honest. So this is big shampoo. I'm not going to lean it forward anymore because the last time I did that in a video, I poured it on the floor. It has fine chunks of sea salt in it, which is just going to be really exfoliating. You know the way, I read an article recently and it was just talking about how we forget about our scalp health. We're all about taking care of our bodies using body scrubs, body moisturizers, shower oils, all these new things that have come along that are basically designed to keep our bodies intact and hydrated and all the rest. And it was just saying that often we forget about our scalp because we take care of our hair, we put products in our hair, but what about things directly targeted at the scalp, like scalp scrubs? And so that's why I love Big so much. You're really getting your 2-in-1 for your money. Honestly, you are. It's a shampoo, but it's also a scalp scrub. I have loads of shampoos and I also have a couple of scalp scrubs that are separate, but this is a 2-in-1, so you are saving money. The sea salt is just so cleansing on my scalp. After I've used it, it just feels fresher and just, it's in so much better condition. So I think I said this before, my hair is very thick and I've actually had to use something to try and like tame it in a little bit. Normally it's much wavier, but you know, it's due to have a wash again, so the waves kind of fallen out. But anyway, it's thick and it's puffy and it drives me insane. But here, all along the roots is flat and it really, really irritates the crap out of me because this bit gets stuck to my head and quite honestly, I look stupid. So it drives me mad. Sea salt is really good for lifting up the hair, for lifting up the roots, it's brilliant all around, and it's also very cleansing. But I just love how it makes my hair look. I love how it actually gives it a bit of lift and a bit of volume where I want it. A little bit less here, it wouldn't go astray. This product is quite volumizing, so it is also giving my hair a bit more lift than I might like. I love how clean it makes it feel. I just love the effects of this all around. there are sulfates in it, which does bother me a little bit. It has SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate. I wish that it didn't. I really do think that Lush do need to look at reformulating a few of their products, getting rid of some of the parabens, the methyl parabens, and getting rid of the synthetic ingredients. I know that they're there to help preserve it, but especially with the sodium lauryl sulfate, you don't need it with a product like this. This is a product that is quite unusual. I haven't found anything like this really on the market. I think, in my opinion, this just doesn't need to foam. It doesn't need to lather. That's why I can't understand why sodium lauryl sulfate is in this, because that is to help it lather and kind of gather up the dirt and things like that. I just don't think it's necessary. I really don't. In some shampoos, you know, liquidized ones, I can get it to an extent, but with this, it's just a very different product in texture and all around. It does not need to lather. It's totally unnecessary, and I totally get it. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that do like your products to lather, and it makes you feel like your hair is cleaner and you like the effect, and that's fine, but it can also be very stripping, and I have noticed for my wavy hair, it just doesn't suit. Too many products weigh my hair down if they're too moisturizing, and then so many of them, you know, it just takes the wave out of it if I use different things. So that's the problem with wavy hair. You have to be very careful about what you use, because otherwise you're going to lose your wave, which is a pain in the ass. But this does a great job. It lifts my roots. It's just brilliant. You have to try it. It's so good. Now, I think my son is freaking out. He sounds like he's having a tantrum, so I'm gonna go. So those are my 6 favorite products from Lush at the minute. So we have the Pansy Body Lotion, we have the Yog Nog Shower Gel, we have the Big Shampoo, we have the Herbalism Cleanser, we have the Cookie Dough Lip Scrub, and we have the very mangled Scrubby body scrub / body butter. Okay, that is all from me. I really hope you guys like this video. It's so bloody warm in here. I've got to go. Okay, talk to you guys soon. Bye.